Member representing the people of Ayedade, Irewole, Ishoko Federal Constituency of the State of Osun. First, I seek the leave of the House to suspend the relevant rules for this point of order, bordering on matter of urgent national importance, be taken as the third one today, Mr. Speaker. I so seek. The motion is on the need to investigate the under-remittances of over $5 billion to the Federation accounts by the Central Bank of Nigeria. The House is aware that Section 80, 1 and 2 of 1999 Constitution, as amended, stipulates as follows. 1. All revenues or other monies raised or recovered by the Federation, not being revenues or other monies payable under this Constitution or any act of the National Assembly into any other public fund of the Federation established for a specific purpose, shall be paid into and form one consolidated revenue fund of the Federation. 2. No monies shall be withdrawn from the consolidated revenue fund of the Federation except to meet expenditure that is charged upon the fund by this Constitution, or where the issue of those monies has been authorized by an Appropriation Act, Supplementary Appropriation Act, or an act passed in pursuance of Section 81 of this Constitution. The House notes that funds from the Federation accounts are distributed to the 3 tiers of government in line with the revenue sharing formula of the Revenue Mobilization Committee enacted into law by the National Assembly. Further notes that the Central Bank of Nigeria, being the banker of the government, receives financial inflows on behalf of the Federation and should make them available on demand via the Federation account on a monthly basis. The House is aware that the CBN prepares the Federation account instead of the Accountant General of the Federation. Worried that the CBN takes advantage of this important function of warehousing funds for the 3 tiers of government and preparation of the Federation account statement to manipulate the system by opening various accounts not known to the 3 tiers of government, where funds are remitted, hidden, diverted, and spent without authorization. Notes that the CBN in 2006 opened various accounts with JP Morgan Chase Bank in New York, USA, in which international oil companies remit all revenues for the Federation. Aware that the CBN still operates an account with Federal Reserve Bank of New York, alongside that of JP Morgan Chase Bank, from 2006 till date. Concerned that the CBN's responsibility of receiving revenue in foreign currencies and converting them to Naira for the benefit of the 3 tiers of government has led to substantial loss in the amounts remitted to the Federation account. Extremely worried about the substantial difference between the official exchange rate of dollar to Naira and that at which the Bureau de Change sell in the parallel markets, whereas it is the CBN that sells dollars to the Bureau de Change operators on a weekly basis, as well as regulates the financial markets. Concerned that in the recent past, PAC meetings have been postponed due to irregularities observed in the Federation accounts. Further concerned that the CBN has violated Section 82 of the 1999 Constitution as amended by spending funds not appropriated by the National Assembly. Aware that the CBN takes 0.25% of all foreign denominated revenue as exchange commission for converting dollars to Naira. But even after deducting this commission, the balance credited to the Federation account at various times have been in negative difference, running into billions of Naira per year. Worried that the Office of the Accountant General of the Federation has not reported these infractions of under remittance of millions of dollars and trillions of naira into the Federation account by the Central Bank of Nigeria. The House therefore resolved to set up a high-powered ad hoc committee to investigate the under remittances of revenue by the CBN to the Federation account and report back to the House in 8 weeks. I so move, Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues. This motion is very straightforward and very, very urgent, more so now that we need every kobo we can get to be able to fund the budget of the year 2018. It is not a frivolous motion because the issues raised, Mr. Speaker, sir, dear colleagues, the issues raised here affect all of us. There are certain things that have been established as infractions, and the need for us to investigate further is the reason why we brought this to the whole House for us to consider. In July 2005, the CBN introduced a secret account into which funds from joint venture royalty in JP Morgan Chase account were transferred, and there's no evidence of how or when the funds were moved to the Federation account till date. Apart from that, in November 2014, honorable colleagues, there was a diversion of $339 million through preparation of 3 different Federation accounts component statements, 3 different accounts. In December 2014, there was a diversion of $476,337,091.91 meant for renewals of mining license by Chevron. There's no evidence that that money has found its way into the Federation account till date. In January 2015, there was diversion of $1,355,351,433 and $31,107,784.43 out of the funds, out of the Federation account because of preparation of 2 versions. These monies have not been accounted for up to now. Between June 2015 and March 2016, a total of $1.6 billion was moved out of the officially designated joint venture royalty account to a secret account instead of the Federation account. The money has not been traced up till now. These and many more are the reasons why I feel that we need to investigate and possibly retrieve this money so that we can have enough for the country to spend. Wherever the money is, it is our duty as representatives of our people to get this money back and give it to the people to spend for the benefit of all. I urge my dear colleagues.
Those in favor of the motion say aye. Those against it say nay. Ayes have it. So we'll move on to the first business.